a couple of weeks ago, and the Biden administration responded to it and the mushroom cloud that resulted when officials set fire to the wreckage by saying that, calm down, these kind of environmental disasters happen all the time. The Transportation Secretary, Mayor Pete, told us, we have 1,000 train derailments a year. Don't worry. That's not exactly reassuring, but at least since Biden became president, it does appear to be true. These things are happening a lot. It's not your imagination. Just today, there was a mass casualty event in Bedford, Ohio, after a metal manufacturing plant exploded. That's about an hour away from East Palestine. Multiple victims were reported burned. What was that about? We don't know. Meanwhile, in Doral, Florida, residents have been told to shelter in place for more than a week after a, quote, renewable energy plant caught fire back on February 12th. According to the EPA, air quality reached unhealthy levels after the fire began. Local parks and schools have closed. Residents are still being told to close their windows and run their air conditioners. That's still the guidance from local officials tonight after emergency workers tore down what's left of the renewable energy plant. Residents in Osceola County, Florida, meanwhile, near Orlando, have been receiving similar guidance after a massive fire at a plant there burned thousands of plastic pots and pallets last week. Now, the Biden administration hasn't said anything about any of these. What is this? At some point, people are going to ask, is this industrial sabotage or some kind of war going on? This is the administration that blew up the most important natural gas pipeline in the world, linking East and Western Europe. The Biden people did that. Is this related to that in some way? We don't know, by the way, but why wouldn't you ask that at a certain point? But they don't care. Biden's literally in Ukraine tonight telling Zelensky, whatever you want, we will give you, while thousands of American citizens in several cities are being exposed to chemicals that could over time kill them. So you have to ask the question, where did that $1 trillion in infrastructure money go? We'd really like to know.